As a brown person, you just feel so invisible.
Where we're from.
Brothers and sisters, I welcome you to this joyful day.
We celebrate freedom. Where we are.
Get on the ground!
I know someone heard something.
And where we're going.
We the people means all the people.
The Black Information Network presents Blackland with your host, Vanessa Tyler.
Welcome back.
Hello, guys. I am a contestant for Miss Blind Diva pageant. I would love for you to share and like my video.
Naquela Wright-Prevo and Krystle Allen, through their nonprofit Eyes Like Mine, hold a yearly Miss Blind Diva empowerment pageant. Contestants send in videos of their full lives.
I am totally blind. I love to cook, clean, and I have things brailled in my kitchen so I will know where everything is.
They say it's women like that they want us to see.
We started our own nonprofit organization called Eyes Like Mine, Inc. And we have a few different slogans that vision loss doesn't break us, it builds us. And when people go through vision loss, they do experience the 7 stages of grief, just like any one losing a loved one. You know, you're losing a part of yourself that you may or may not be able to reconnect with. And it's hard. So sometimes people can get stuck in depression. There's a lot of suicidal rates that happen because a person couldn't imagine themselves being blind and that they wouldn't be able to enjoy life after blindness. So with us, with our lived experience and all of the people that we met along the way, we are able to be visionaries for what the possibilities are and what they can continue to be in our lives and in the lives of others.
There's also an added layer they must also navigate, being blind and Black. It makes a difference.
It does. It does. Not to an extreme, but there's a lot of people who, let's say the white people who go has more resources, more people on their side, more money, to get the technology that they need. We got to wait for the technology to come out. They're testing the technology.
Another big issue for these women, financial. It's tough being blind and getting a job. Luckily today with technology, it has made it easier. That's one of the many aspects of their lives covered by documentary producer Lisa Durden, who captures their lives in the film Blind Divas.
These ladies have jobs too. They have jobs. They can use the technology to be on the computer and work at a call center. Of course you can't be an Uber driver because you're blind. but
technology should make it much easier than it did before.
Although there's now this talk about cars driving itself, and now some of them say they will get in the car and drive itself. So, like Krystle's a really quick story to talk about when she was almost not getting this job years ago, and she cried. She tried to fake like she wasn't blind. So I want people to know that they have abilities. You can hire them. They can be your babysitter. They can do a lot of things, and if you just give them a chance. So I think I want to blow the doors off of the misconceptions and now make it real clear that you can see literally what they can do.
They say blindness can happen to anybody at any time. Although Naquela and Krystle say they became blind due to medical malpractice, which resulted in both being diagnosed with the condition that leads to blindness called pseudotumor cerebri, they say blindness is increasing in the Black community.
Diabetes has grown extensively, especially since the pandemic, and a lot of the Black communities. But in terms of like organizations, like how we have our 501c3 being a Black-led organization by women who just so happen to be visually impaired, this end of Jersey, northern New Jersey, we were definitely one of the first. And in southern New Jersey, there are 2 other organizations led by Black blind women. And we just reached our 10-year milestone.
But a larger statistic around the United States is 39 million people, 39 million 39 million blind people around the blind/visually impaired people in the United States. So it's bigger than, so the 200 and something thousand is Jersey, but this is a national platform. So I want people to know it's bigger than just New Jersey.
That's why it's vital to get the word out. The documentary will do just that. You see their full lives, including how they date, love, marry. Naquela met her husband by literally bumping into him as she was making her way to the restroom in a restaurant. And he can see.
So yes, my husband is sighted. I actually went to Maryland. In 2014, I went to Maryland because I was in a showcase out there. I won a competition in Jersey, and I went to Maryland. I was going to the bathroom, and he was going to the bathroom. My grandmother was there too, and she seen us like colliding at the bathroom, and she was like, "Well, why don't y'all both go in the bathroom?" I was like, I'm gonna go over there. But that kind of sparked up a conversation, and my grandmother kind of got us together because she was like, "Y'all go outside and talk." And then once we started talking, we realized like, oh, we vibing. So we chatted it up for like probably a whole month, and then I went back out to Maryland, and it's history from there.
Yes, blind girls like to have fun too. Again, Lisa Durden captures it all.
What is it that you want us to walk away after we've seen Blind Divas?
I want the stigmas to disappear. It won't happen right away. The misconceptions, because I had them myself, and the discrimination. And I want people to know that the abilities of blind people. I want the world to see their abilities, but I also want them to see it in such a way where it's not a, ooh, oh, it's me. It's fun. So you're going to cheer for them. You're going to clap. You're going to cry. I want this film to touch every emotion so that you feel connected. So that's why I'm kind of glad they let me into their world to make that happen.
When can we see the documentary, and how could we help?
We are not finished the film yet, so we have a little bit of a crowdfunding campaign. So if you go on, click on GoFundMe, Blind Divas, and donate $1, $5, $20, any amount you want. So we're doing a crowdfunding campaign. And then we're having a clips and conversations for those who want to see a little bit of a clip that we have so far.
Also, the Divas have several events coming up, including their premiere event, Miss Blind Diva Empowerment Pageant. To contribute and help their mission, go to their website, eyeslikemine.org. And to make sure Blind Divas, the documentary, comes to a big and small screen near you, go to the Support the Inspiring Blind Divas GoFundMe page and follow documentary producer Lisa Durden on all platforms for updates.
We all have inner vision, right? And sometimes we don't always tap into that inner vision. Sometimes we might be forced to tap into that inner vision, especially when you lose physical sight. So it just signifies that, there's still life after blindness. You can still be a visionary for what matters most to you in life in spite of vision loss.
I'm Vanessa Tyler. Join me next time with more about Black lives in Blackland. Like and subscribe. Let me know what you think at Vanessa Tyler 1 on Instagram.